What is up? Happy Sunday. We have a handful of unpaid teams. If anybody is interested, hope everybody had a good weekend, had a good draft for their team. I'm excited to see what we got in here. I've never actually ripped blasters for contenders. I have done hobby and megas before, but who knows? What's up, 3D? Once we get this closed out, guys, we will rip. For those of you hopping in, happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. These are the unpaid teams we've got. Once we close this out, we will rip.
That gives me and my mom.
And quiet tonight. Anybody excited about their team's draft? Any favorite picks? Any surprises?
And Patriots fans, I know y'all had an interesting draft.
Yeah, 2021 Patriots cards maybe the other side of the spectrum for this next season. Which actually, the Chiefs did well. The Chiefs definitely did super good. I like McDuffie a lot. I know a lot of people had a first-round grade on Karlaftis like before the combine, before the Senior Bowl, and he kind of dropped down a little bit. I still think he's a good player. So definitely like a solid 2 top picks for the Chiefs for sure. I saw a lot of people rating them one of the top 5 teams in terms of like their draft and who they picked and grade and all that good stuff. So Chiefs did well, especially losing some of their key players. Good trying to kind of supplement, maybe with some of the talent that's gone off their roster. Replace probably isn't a good word for rookies, but definitely like beef up a little bit what they've got going over there in Kansas City. So a lot of people say they thought they did. You're right. They absolutely did. They didn't really have a lot of. The Chiefs are kind of one of those teams right now. They're like always win now. Ever since they won that Super Bowl, like they're like just consistently a good team, top of the AFC all the time. So any sort of drop off for them, I think, is viewed in a worse light than it is for like some teams, if that makes sense. And then two rookie contracts for the Chiefs are kind of going to be a saving grace with Patrick Mahomes' big contract that he's rocking for the next 7 more years. If they ride it out to completion. But yeah, I saw some people saying they thought the Ravens was the best one. Big Kyle Hamilton fell, and then they came back up and got Linderbaum. Age is good. Age is probably one of the more important things I feel that gets overlooked a little bit in draft picks, because you get those guys that like are 21, 22, 23, and then you can get a good two contracts out of them if they do stay and sign with your team, if they're good enough to. You tag them both in 4 years, that's 8 years. They're like just under or right at 30. But once you start getting in that like 24, 25 range, and they're like a first rounder, you're looking at like a contract. And then like, okay, are they too old at 30? A lot of dudes can't play past that 30-year mark. There's always outliers, some freak athlete dudes, but the age thing kind of brings up some questions for some prospects for me. Like the Jets picked Jermaine Johnson, who's 24. He is slightly younger than Quinnen Williams, who's about to play in his 4th season in the NFL. So it's a little weird. Hey, what's up, Smokey? Happy Sunday. Yeah, oh yeah, Frank Clark does have a big contract for you guys, doesn't he? I totally forgot about him. Yeah, 22. Once you're past 30, unless you're like a stud, like a superstar, you're kind of on that downhill slope till you decide to hop out. Kicker aside, anything like that. Obviously, those positions are like irrelevant. I'm pretty sure Vinatieri played in the league my entire life till he retired. I think he was drafted in '96. So those of you just hopping in, these are our last teams available that we had unpaid. Clear the board for 10. You get everything, including the Falcons with Kyle Pitts. Once we get this closed out, we will get to ripping. We're going to have 4 auto/mem cards in this. The one either or in each of these. Hopefully we pull a Stardust. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, you've got the defenders in the league hit so hard, and they're so strong and big, and like the body really just isn't meant to take that kind of abuse for that many years, especially since dudes in the NFL have probably been playing since they were like, I think 9 you can start playing. So they've been playing, once you hit 29, 30, they've been playing for 2/3 of their life, getting hitting other people. Any injuries throughout that time, guys that come to mind like Gronk, just really unfortunately getting hurt all the time over the course of his career, and that just like adds up. 30 in the NFL is super old, not just because you're competing against 20-year-olds, but you've also got that history of all the stuff that has happened to you in that timeline, not even just including NFL, but also including college. Dudes get hurt in college all the time. So it's tough to get guys really past 30. When you're looking at like 32, it's kind of like, should you be playing? If they can, it's good. But we're like there's like Frank Gore was a great outlier. Dude played forever. His kid, I think, is eligible for the next draft coming up. I don't know if he'll declare because he's playing in a smaller school, but he played forever. Thank you, Dallas. Yes, clear the board. We can use Venmo. I'll type it in the chat. And once we get that, we will get to ripping. There you go. I appreciate you, Dallas. Play for the Patriots lineman many years, blew out both knees. Yep. Yeah. And then linemen too, they have all that body weight and they wear those big braces. They're hitting other dudes that are like inhumanly sized. It's just a lot. It's it's a lot. And those two joint injuries like that are kind of stuff that like I don't really think you ever can 100%, go back to what you were before. Some dudes can do it. Some dudes are fine. But like generally speaking, with most people, like ACL goes out, you're kind of like a knee's a little iffy forever. So that happens too many times. You're kind of, oh yeah, Wade, sorry, you're just shy. We just closed out. Dallas closed us out over on the YouTube chat. So we do have 3 breaks next weekend. Friday nights should have already posted. Saturday nights too will post tomorrow. They'll start going up. So next weekend, all teams will be there. We're doing 2 footballs and a baseball. Thank you, though, Wade. Appreciate it. Baseball. The Mets giving me hope, man. The Mets have been giving me hope. I know it's bad, but appreciate it, Wade. Thank you. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, like the guys on that field who are playing are probably at like an incomprehensible level of like athleticism just all the time. Like it's not like you're going out and playing a backyard game with your boys you played high school with and you're now in your 20s doing it for fun. It's like those dudes are like professional lifelong athletes that have just been playing for decades and they're always at like their peak level that they're trying to be at.
Being hit by
other dudes, yeah,
dudes
exact same scenario. So yeah, two you get guys that like get hurt and then like Mekhi Becton, he got hurt in week 1 last season. He tore his PCL and part of his meniscus and he didn't come back the whole year and is now just getting dogged all off season because he hasn't come back and not playing at all really for right now. Hopefully he comes back this next season fine. And they are just dragging him through the mud. Like he's never going to play for the Jets again, never going to put the jersey on. And dude's only played a season because he didn't play last year. And so it's just, I think there's also that outside pressure looking in too of like, I have to perform at this high level to keep my spot. That the new rookies that they just drafted don't beat me out, which is good for the teams. But I imagine it's a lot for like individuals.
Oh yeah, and then you can, there are those outliers who do just, bounce back from it. And, like AP, I remember when he went out with his knee injury, as a Vikings fan, I was like, oh boy, well, there goes the team. And then he came back a season later and has best season ever.
Yeah, I remember that.
But like, I'm sure that's probably who you compare to. And it's like, well, that's an inhuman feat.
Yeah, AP did the. Oh, yep, I got you, Dallas. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I am a Jets fan. They had a phenomenal draft. I love all the picks outside of the 4th because I don't really know those guys, which, is why the GM is making the picks and not me. But I am excited. It's a huge turnaround from 2020 with Sam Darnold and Adam Gase and co. So I think we're a few years from competing in the East, like with the Bills and Patriots, but hopefully within a couple seasons we're looking at a wild card. But all right, thank you guys. We will get to ripping. Good luck, everybody. Looking for our 1 per box or auto or mem card. The Stardust parallels are our big like chaser cards for these retails. Yeah, empty box here. Which this camera's field of view is not as wide. It was a little bit taller up and down. Yeah, that's true. I think there'll be a couple games that we play closer that we wouldn't have if we were, doing what we were doing last season. We got a Nick Bosa, Tyreek Hill, Hayden Hurst, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, and a chain movers, Aaron Jones. Going to the Packers. If you guys are ripping new with us, all rookies and inserts. This pack might be our mem one. I'll put it on the bottom. Rookies and inserts at least get sleeved. Base cards won't, and then autos and big hits, of course, will get top loaded. So for this one, we'll just do all the inserts. There's not so many of them. Pat Mahomes, Calvin Ridley. Interesting. What's going to happen with him? Justin Jefferson, Joe Mixon, Jamison Crowder, Devontae Adams. And it looks like we got a Rookie of the Year. Devontae Smith going to the Eagles. This little insert here. How about the Eagles on draft night? Taking A.J. Brown from the Titans. That's crazy. Got Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy G, Laviska Shenault, and MVP contender Kyler Murray going to Cardinals. Eagles might be good. I know they gave Hurts gets a lot of smack talk that he's not good, he's not a feature. I kind of like him. I don't think necessarily that is the case. He's obviously not near as good as Burrow or Herbert, but I don't think writing him off as a bust is very fair. Matt Ryan, Mike Gesicki, T. Higgins, Marcus May, Chase Young. Hopefully he comes back strong. Henry Ruggs. I don't understand how they keep putting this dude in this product. And Tim Brown Gladiators. Going to the Raiders.
It's a very nice looking insert.
Yeah, I like the Gladiators cards. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with keeping Higgins and all this stuff. I feel like that was a while ago now.
Ruggs?
Yeah. The Ruggs. The Ruggs situation. Khalil Mack. Daniel Jones. Probably not going to be a Giant after next season. Von Miller. Tyler Lockett. James Robinson. J.J. Watt. Ooh. Is this... Oh, it's our round numbers. I saw the name, and it looked like it was the other way. Round numbers, J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain. So for these, we will random these off for the team. So I'll start setting these to the side. Well, top them first, but hopefully we pull multiples, so then I don't have to random it. We can just divvy them up.
Yeah, a little scan thing at the top. Kind of have your tricks.
Yeah. I think that's normally on the back of the base ones.
Oh yeah, it's on the back side. Very tricky.
Alright, and this definitely feels thicker. Yeah. Aaron Jones. Rob Gronkowski. Allen Robinson. Kenny Galladay. DeAndre Swift. George Kittle. We got Jacob Harris for the Rams. Green is nice. I forgot they do green for the patch cards in this set. I know I didn't see much of who the Rams drafted, so I don't know if they got another tight end. I do know that the Rams top house likes Harris a lot. I don't know how well that'll translate, depending on how well he does and the opportunities he is given. But I do like him. So I get my thicker loaders out. Does not like it with this sleeve on. Don't really want to force it. Yeah. Oh, they only had 4, really. I know that too. The Dolphins.
As well. We saw that.
Yeah, they don't like these loaders. That's fine. I got thicker ones. What were you saying now?
We saw that last night, yesterday. Whenever round 3 was, they were like
Saturday.
in the hundreds. Yeah, round 3 or round 4 or whatever, and they
all right, much better.
First pick out of nowhere.
The Rams picked Kyron Williams, I'm pretty sure. My Notre Dame dude. That I liked a lot. And thought it was crazy he fell, but then a whole bunch of people fell all over the place.
Yeah, I saw a tweet from Willis. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, all the QBs dropped all over the place. Got an empty box. This is box 2, everybody. Good luck. Miles Sanders, Jair Alexander, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, T.J. Hawkinson. Ooh, a winning ticket, Russ for Seattle.
That's a very beautiful card.
Yeah, the purple's nice.
Purple and green, very very nice look to it.
I'm excited to see what he does with the Broncos. That's gonna be that division's gonna be disgusting. They've probably got the best setup in ball right now. We got Kelsey, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook, Myles Garrett. Ooh, and a playoff ticket, Marcus Allen. Nice. Going to the Raiders. Trying to see if there's anything special about this one. I kind of like these. The score of the games. Kind of a cool card. You got a Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio. Wonder who he's going to wind up with. Joey Bosa, Stephon Diggs, and a Justin Herbert MVPs. Hopefully we get auto in this one. Can't really tell. Travis White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, also a free agent still left, Marquise Brown, Adam Thielen, and power players, Michael Strahan for the Giants. Nice one here for them. Ooh, I think that one might be thicker. Put them down. Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold. There you go. Michael Thomas, Mari Cooper, Herbie, Mark Andrews. Ooh, nice. And chain movers, D-Hop. I think the Cardinals are trying to get rid of Andy Isabella now. They got Brown.
Nah, that was the Whittle last night.
Was
Andy Isabella.
Andy Isabella. Nice.
That was that hard. I was like, I don't know who this guy is.
For those of you who don't know, Weddle is like Wordle, but you guessed NFL players instead of words. So Nelson Aguilar, definitely a patch card in this one. Dak Prescott, Big Ben, Randall Cobb, AJ Brown, Matt Stafford, looks green. Ooh, Elijah Moore going to the Jets. Nice hit here for them.
It's a nice looking patch. Little stars on it or whatever.
Oh, the breathable material. If I can get the, there we go. Get a top loader. I think I'm excited to see what Moore does. Now that they have, another big wideout. Not any offense to Corey Davis or anything, but he's just not. He kind of got hurt and was a little injury prone, and then didn't really perform. I don't know. I'm excited for seeing Moore with Garrett Wilson, and then of course Davis will, benefit from that situation as well. But it'll be nice. They did a good job giving Zach a ton of weapons. He should, man, I'm going to have to go to the other room, get another box. I'll be right back, guys. So you can chat. Chat about your Giant or your Vikings. All right, got some bigger ones. I thought the standard thick loader would work for these cards. It would seem I am wrong. I apologize for that. But we do want everybody's stuff protected well. There we go. Just a little more here. I like that a lot. We're halfway through. Got our next box. That pick surprised me. So originally I wanted... Hey, what's up, man? We're breaking 2021 Contenders right now. I originally wanted Kyron Williams in the 4th because not Michael Carter being the premier back, we wouldn't go for anything high or crazy. I'm glad we went Hall because now Hall can do what Javonte Williams did with Michael Carter in college, empty box, and be like a 1-2 punch type deal. Yeah, the duo is going to be great. I like committee backfields a lot more than I like kind of relying on one dude like the Titans. Henry's the guy, obviously, King Henry. But when he went down, that was like it. Everybody knew they probably weren't doing much else. Not tonight, man. We're doing baseball next weekend. We're ripping Series 1 for 2022. We got Jacoby Myers, Zeke, Smith-Schuster, David Johnson, Speak of the Devil, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, another winning ticket for Big Russ. Yeah, that too. That open space. I love what Douglas and Saleh have done for Wilson. His development over the course of the 1 year was great. He went from being arguably the worst rookie QB to one of the better ones. And having both of those running backs that can catch and run, adding all those wide receivers, adding the tight ends, Conklin and Uzma, I think they're just setting him up for success. So if he fails for any reason, it's completely on him. Alvin Kamara, Drew Lock, Big Russ, Jonathan Taylor, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen. Oh, and the same playoff ticket for Marcus Allen. Listen, Jonathan Taylor is that dude. I think when, Henry's getting older, when he leaves, it's going to be the Jonathan Taylor show. I got Tua, Claypool, Carson Wentz, Terry McLaurin, Aaron Donald, DJ Moore, and another MVP for Justin Herbert. Interesting. I think that's all 3 in a row repeat cards for the back card.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, super glad we got another running back. I just didn't think Hall would leave the first, actually. I thought the Bills would take him. C-Mac, Taysom Hill, Jerry Jeudy, DK, DJ Chark, D-Hop, and Michael Strahan Power. This is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, a duplicate box. It's like I'm reliving the last 20 minutes of my life.
I think that one's might be thicker. What was next? Was next Deandre Hopkins? Another Henry Ruggs, Khalil Mack, Daniel Jones, Von Miller, Tyler Lockett, James Robinson, DeAndre Hopkins chain movers. This may be just like the exact same box. I've never seen that before.
That's insane. Which I guess probability and all that that does exist.
Well, amazing. All right, this is a patch card again. J.J. Watt, Devontae Parker, Joey B, T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Gibson, Derek Carr, and our back card. Well, at least it's not another Elijah Moore. Looking at a red team. Man, I did not know that. This is my first time ripping the Blasters. So we got a Jalen Darden for the Bucks. Weird little. It's not like folded up, but it's like lipped up. I guess the way like maybe the card was cut. I don't know. I've had a lot of Bucks fans complain about the Darden pick in the past. I don't know a lot about him, or why they don't like him or anything like that. Interesting though. All right, last blaster, everybody. Good luck. I've appreciated chatting. I love ripping cards, so I thank y'all for spending your Sunday evening with me. Good luck on this last one. Hopefully there's an auto in here. We will see. We got our empty box. Yeah, always a blast. I love chatting. This is my favorite sport by like a mile. I feel dumb when I do baseball sometimes because I don't know near as much. D Swift, George Kittle, Patty P, Calvin Ridley, Justin Jefferson, Joe Mixon, and a Randy Moss in the Patriots jersey. Chain movers.
Inferior Randy Moss.
Oh, yeah. Certainly no bias.
Never any bias here at Tank Breakers.
That one feels thicker. Put it on the bottom. Jimmy G, LaVisca, Matt Ryan, Gesicki, T. Higgins, Marcus May, and a Dimey Brown, Rookie of the Year. For the now Commanders, the interesting name pick. I blame the guy that took all the names when the football team debacle started.
I think it still edges out. Cleveland transitioned to the
Guardians.
and became the Space Force.
Yeah, and their logo's weird. Like a baseball with wings. I don't know. Chase Young. Henry Ruggs again. Nice card for, someone to use for their bike spokes, maybe. Khalil Mack, Daniel Jones, Von Miller, Tyler Lockett, and legendary contenders Michael Vick. Old school in the Falcons fit here. Michael Vick going and playing for the Jets for like 5 minutes was the weirdest thing to see. Like seeing him in the gangrene instead of in a Falcons uniform was like odd. James Robinson, J.J. Watt, Devontae Parker, Joey B, T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Gibson. Ooh, nice. Gladiators, James Harrison. Every time I pull him, I always talk about it. All I can think of is being tiny, watching my first Super Bowl ever, not knowing it was him at the time, but him getting that pick six where then he had to get on an oxygen machine because he was dying. I was like, he didn't even run that far. Why does he need the oxygen? Without realizing he's one, huge, and two, about to go back on the field. I don't think I'll ever forget. We got Derek Carr, Christian McCaffrey, Taysom Hill, Jerry Jeudy, DK Metcalf, DJ Chark, and we got another round numbers, Hunter Long and Tommy Tremble. Little duo tight end action here. Okay, we'll get those to the side. And then our last card, our last pack. Good luck, everybody, on this one. Is indeed a patch card. I got a Jamison Crowder, Devontae Adams, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Jared Goff. I'm upside down. A Charger, Josh Palmer for the Chargers. The card's kind of like curved forward a little weird. Ooh. One top loader, or not top loaders, penny sleeve shy. But another patch card. Wish we would have pulled an auto. This one, though, for Chargers. Oh, I just had the thick top loader. What did I do?
Did you put it on a different?
No, there's no way. Thank you, Smokey. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. once I find this other top loader I just had, I will sleeve this card, and we'll do our little recap of our four patch cards. And that'll be that. Just 1 second, guys. Okay. Through trial and tribulation, loader that fits this card. There we go. For the Chargers, we got Palmer. Run through a little recap. Remember, we got next weekend. We got our James Gladiators, Randy Moss Chain Movers, D-Hop Chain Movers, Herbert MVPs, D-Hop again, Herbie again, Winning Ticket Russ, Kyler Murray MVP, Aaron Jones Chain Movers, Rookie of the Year Dimey Brown, Devontae Smith Rookie of the Year, Darden Rookie Ticket Stub with the patch, Elijah Moore with the patch, Jacob Harris with the patch, and Josh Palmer with the patch. All right. Okay. So we got here for our little halvesies cards. You want to hand them to me? Yeah. So this one is for the Patrick Surtain, J.C. Horn. Whatever team it lands on, they'll get the card. Good luck. Alrighty. And this one will go to the Broncos. So the round numbers J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain is going to the Broncos. And then we're going to just change it up for the other one. Way we get our randoms off. And then this one is going to be for the Tommy Tremble, Hunter Long, tight end round card. Either the Panthers or the Finns. Again, if it lands on your team, good luck. Finns. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Love ripping with y'all. We've got our next 3 breaks going. One's already up. 2 more going up tomorrow for next weekend. We'll be doing Mosaic Friday, Playbook on Saturday, and then Series 1 Topps Baseball on Saturday as well. We announce all of our breaks on our Instagram. We go live on both. If you have a preference, drop us a subscription on YouTube. We go live there every time we rip. All the videos get posted up. Hope you all have a good rest of your weekend, and hopefully your work week is great as well. Thank you so much again, guys. Have a good one.